Welcome to our 90s Plus Spectacular, a celebration of the lives of those 90 and over in Wood County, Ohio. This year, we celebrated the event in the month of September in honor of National Senior Center Month. We've been celebrating this event for the past 12 years. Thank you to our event sponsors. The in-person dinner for those 90 and over was sponsored by Bowling Green Manor, the Willows of Bowling Green, and Hanneman Family Funeral Homes. The flowers for those honorees were provided by Waterford at Levis Commons. The framed certificates for our 90 plus honorees were provided by Woodhaven Healthcare. The entertainment for the in-person event was provided by Brookdale of Bowling Green, and the event photo was provided by Heritage Corner Healthcare Campus. Please enjoy the spotlight on our 90 plus nominees in Wood County, Ohio.
Richard Adler was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. He grew up in the Rudolph, Ohio area and attended Liberty School. He was a farmer. He met his wife Teresa in New York, and they were married for 55 years. He has 2 children, 4 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. Congratulations, Richard. Lucy Allen was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Sharon, West Virginia, and attended East Bank High School. She worked as a group manager for Lawson's convenience stores in Ohio. She has 2 children, 3 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. She has fond memories of being a mother and grandmother. Her advice for future generations is to be honest and do what makes you happy. Congratulations, Lucy. Phyllis Allen was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Toledo and attended Scott High School. She worked as a nursing assistant. She and her husband Harry have 6 children and a lot of grandchildren. Her advice is don't have a lot of children. Congratulations, Phyllis. Donna Orand was born in 1922 and is 101 years of age. Congratulations, Donna. Rhoda Bassinger was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in North Baltimore and Findlay area and attended school in Findlay. She was a school guard and worked in a dentist's office and a meat market. She has 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 7 great-grandchildren. A significant memory was vacationing with Sarah. Her piece of advice for future generations is to laugh when you can. Congratulations, Rhoda. Kathleen Bell was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up and attended school in Bowling Green, Ohio. She was a farmer's wife and had a home business with Shakely. She has 4 children, 11 grandchildren, and 27 great-grandchildren. She has great memories of the family getting together every summer with the kids playing in the pond and everyone enjoying food she has made. Her advice is to be nice to each other and communicate. Congratulations, Kathleen. Carol Bishop was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. Congratulations, Carol. Stella Blake was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Deschler and attended the Hoytville School. She was a housewife and had 3 children. Congratulations, Stella. Carolyn Borsheding was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Freedom Township near Pemberville, Ohio. She worked in a bank as well as taking care of her mother-in-law and then her own mother before they went into nursing homes. She and her husband Jim traveled and had a happy life. She taught Sunday school, coordinated blood mobiles, volunteered at the Pemberville Free Fair, and is a proud member of the American Legion Auxiliary. She has this advice: ask the Lord God to be your guide each day. Don't judge a book by the cover. A smile can make a big difference. Congratulations, Carolyn. Pat Brenneman was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up near Lima, Ohio, and attended school in the Shawnee Local District. She was an office worker and legal secretary. She has 3 children, 9 grandchildren, and 11 great-grandchildren. The significant memory was traveling to the Holy Land and walking around some of the same locations as Jesus did. Her piece of advice for future generations is to look at Jesus and God to direct your path. He is a great comforter and friend. Congratulations, Pat. Louis Buckingham was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. He grew up in Wayne, Ohio, and attended Montgomery Township School. He worked for 38 years at Columbia Gas. He and his wife Rua have 5 children and 4 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandson. Congratulations, Louis. Rua Buckingham was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and went to school here. She was the secretary at Crim Elementary School for 28 years. She and her husband, Louis, have 5 children and 4 grandchildren and 1 great-grandson. Her advice is to find a job you enjoy because you work for many years. Congratulations, Rua. Kathleen Buer was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. Congratulations, Kathleen. Jane Kaicha was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. She grew up on a farm in Wood County on Curtis Road. She attended the Olney School and completed her junior and senior years at Lake High School. Jane worked in the office at Botswick Braun Company before she had her 6 kids and then stayed home with them. She also has 16 grandchildren and 13 great-grandchildren. Her significant memory is that she grew up on a farm with 11 siblings and was blessed with wonderful parents. Her piece of advice for future generations is to always be kind and truthful and stay close to the Lord. Congratulations, Jane. Peggy J. Carsey was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in New Marshfield, Ohio, and attended Waterloo High School. She has worked as a babysitter, a typist, and a shorthand instructor. She has 3 children, 2 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren. She remembers her mother working as a nurse to help feed the family. Her advice for future generations is to be kind and generous. Congratulations, Peggy. John Aller Cheney was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. He grew up in the Lima area and attended Elida High School and BGSU. He served in the U.S. Army and Army Reserves for 28 years. He was also manager of operations and engineering and later president and CEO for Hancock Wood and Electric, retiring after 41 years. He was a consultant in the construction of the WCCOA meal kitchen facility. He married Elaine Glass in 1952 and she passed in 2016. They have 3 children and several grandchildren. Many memories stand out for John, including the honor flight in 2016, building an award-winning biplane, and driving in the reenactment of the Lincoln Highway Convoy, and marrying Elaine. His advice is to work hard and give back to your family and community. Congratulations, John. Nora Colapetro was born in 1924 and is 98 years of age. She grew up in Rossford, Ohio, and attended school in Rossford. She worked as a bank teller and an assistant manager. She has 4 children, 7 grandchildren, and 18 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories are her high school graduation, her wedding, and the birth of her children. Her advice is to be kind to everyone and give thanks for every day. Congratulations, Nora. Roger Corr was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Roger. Patricia Krieger was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up near Bairdstown and Van Buren and attended Van Buren schools. She worked as a homemaker and in a factory. Her piece of advice for future generations is to stay ornery. Congratulations, Patricia. Grace Cron was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up on Otsego Pike near the junction of Long Judson Road. She attended Washington Township School in Tintagony. She was a school teacher. Her favorite memories are of food, with her favorite being mashed potatoes. She advises future generations to work. Congratulations, Grace. Madeline J. Curtis was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Twinsburg, Ohio, and graduated from Case Western Reserve and Kent State University. She was a registered nurse. She has 1 daughter, and her significant memories are graduation, her wedding, and giving birth to Lisa. Her piece of advice to future generations is to have strong faith and pursue lifelong learning. Congratulations, Madeline. Sheila Damschroeder was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up near Elmwood School and attended school in Portage Township. She was a child care provider for 42 years. She has 6 children, 15 grandchildren, and 32 great-grandchildren. She has wonderful memories of a good husband, mother, and father, as well as friends. Her advice is to put God first in your life and treat others as you would have them treat you. Congratulations, Sheila. Benjamin Davis was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. He grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and attended high school at DeVilbiss and college at Toledo University. He did some years in the service and then worked at Pure Oil Co. and later at Sun Oil Co. He has been single since 1978. He has 4 children, 14 grandchildren, 26 great-grandchildren, and 2 great-great-grandchildren. Benjamin says his entire life has been amazingly great. Congratulations, Benjamin. Charles Davis was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. He grew up in Perrysburg, Ohio, and went to school at Glenwood Elementary and Perrysburg High School. He managed bars and restaurants, Midway from 1960 to 1963, Howard's Bar from 1963 to 1983, and Redwood from 1980 to 1983. Charles has one son named Bart who lives in Nevada. His significant memory is visiting Hawaii 3 times. His piece of advice he would give to future generations is to enjoy life. Congratulations, Charles. James Dean was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. He grew up in North Baltimore, Ohio. Congratulations, James. Lee Deffenbaugh was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. He grew up in Liberty Township and went to Liberty High School. Lee worked at American Metalcraft in Waterville for 42 years and retired in 1992. Lee has been married to Sally for 72 years and has 5 children, 11 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. His significant memory is being able to travel after retirement, especially traveling to Israel. His piece of advice he would give to future generations is to have faith, respect others, and be creative and frugal, and live on less than you make. Congratulations, Lee. Sally Deffenbaugh was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Liberty Township and went to Liberty High School. Sally raised their 5 children and later worked in the Wood County Auditor's Office. Sally has been married to Lee for 72 years and have 5 children, 11 grandchildren, and 8 great-grandchildren. Her significant memory is having the opportunity to travel after retiring in the 90s and going to Israel. Her piece of advice she would give to the future generations is have faith, respect others, be creative and frugal, and use your brain. Congratulations, Sally. Marion R. Dennis was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and went to West High and Mount Sinai Hospital. She worked as a registered nurse. She is married to Wallace and has 4 children, 6 grandchildren, and 11 great-grandchildren. She learned surgical nursing for the operating room and assisted one of the first doctors performing open heart surgery in 1952. Her advice to future generations is to follow your favorite interest, seek education your whole life, and have enjoyable hobbies. Congratulations, Marion. Wallace Bud Dennis was born in 1926 and is 97 years of age. He grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and attended West High and the Ohio State University. He served in the U.S. Navy for 8 years, then was a policeman in Bowling Green, Ohio, a sheriff's deputy for Wood County, and a director of emergency management for Wood County. He is married to Marion and has 4 children, 6 grandchildren, and 11 great-grandchildren. He shares the memory of the birth of their first son, when the phones were dead and he raced to the hospital to find the doctor carrying what turned out to be his son, who was in distress, but after 10 days of excellent care was able to come home. His advice is to never go to bed angry, give your spouse a kiss goodnight, and tell her that you love her. Congratulations, bud. Janice Dukes was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in North Baltimore, Ohio. Congratulations, Janice. Patty V. Dunn was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in rural Bowling Green and attended Key School on Linwood Road, a two-room school in New Rochester and Pemberville High School. She worked in the chemistry department at BGSU. She has 3 children, 6 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories are the births of her children and her first airplane ride in 1947. She also worked with hundreds of flyers at the Bowling Green Airport during World War II. She advises daily physical activity, checking on your friends and neighbors, and laughing, because it's good for you. Congratulations. Rosemary Espin was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Millenta, Ohio, and attended Millenta Gralton School. She is the mother of 4 children and has 9 grandchildren. She remembers helping a blind make brooms by sewing the heads on the broom handles. Her advice is to live one day at a time and enjoy the little things in life. Congratulations, Rosemary. Barney Fosnaugh was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. He grew up all over the world. He attended school in Maumee, Ohio. He worked as an antiques appraiser and in a factory where he was in charge of more than 200 employees. He has 2 sons and 17 grandchildren. Congratulations, Barney. Louette Feasel was born in 1929 in Grand Rapids, Ohio, and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Bloomdale, Ohio, and attended school there. She worked in Simon's Drugstore in Bloomdale, then was a secretary at Payne Brothers Construction in Fremont, then worked her way up to postmaster in Bloomdale. She is married with 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. She fondly remembers a trip to Alaska in 2002. Her advice to future generations is to think before you speak, and if someone needs help, do what you can to help them. Congratulations, Louette. Lorna Fintel was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up and went to school in Hamler, Ohio. She was a homemaker and helped her husband on the farm while raising 4 children, 2 sons and 2 daughters. She has 10 grandchildren. Her advice for the future generations is to be kind. Congratulations.
Doris Briggs was born on January 8, 1933, and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Doris.
Shirley J. Gardner was born in 1931 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Bradner, Ohio, and went to Bradner School. She worked at Fostoria Industries for 28 years. She was married for 44 years. She has 2 daughters, 5 grandchildren, 8 great-grandchildren, and 4 great-great-grandchildren. A significant memory that stands out from her life are her many trips around the United States. A piece of advice she would give to future generations is you got to keep moving. Congratulations, Shirley.
Thelma Gomine was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. Congratulations, Thelma.
Ida Grant was born in 1924 and is 98 years of age. Congratulations, Ida. Imogen Green was born in 1921 and is 101 years of age. She grew up in White House, Ohio, and went to school in Maumee. She was a wife and mother of 5 girls. She has 14 grandchildren, 22 great-grandchildren, and 7 great-great-grandchildren. She remembers a pontoon trip on Black Lake in Michigan during a huge storm. She thinks it's a miracle they lived to tell about it. She also has great memories of all the trips to the Smoky Mountains. Her advice to future generations is to be kind to everyone and love your family. Congratulations, Imogen. Joyce Grimshaw was born in 1929 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Detroit, Michigan, where she attended school and university. She was a junior high school teacher. She has 3 children, 9 grandchildren, and 7 great-grandchildren. A memory she wants to share is of the wedding of one of her former students. At the wedding, the mother of the bride asked Joyce to sit next to her, and after the event, the mother told Joyce, "Now we got our daughter married." She advises future generations to do whatever they can for one another. Congratulations, Joyce. Joyce Schuyler was born in 1933 and is 100 years of age. She grew up in Salem, Ohio, and went to school there. She was a dog groomer and also worked at the Farming Diary newspaper. Married for 59 years, she has 3 children, 8 grandchildren, and 1 great-granddaughter. She remembers her family always taking in stray animals, so they had multiple cats, dogs, and chickens as pets. Congratulations, Joyce. Emily Guyon was born in 1921 and is 102 years of age. She grew up in southern Missouri and attended Central College as well as Peabody Library School. She worked as a librarian until she married. She has 5 children, 11 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandsons. She shares this memory. She loved to whistle and made a record while she was in college of tunes she whistled. Later, she used that whistle to call in her children at dinner time and bedtime. Her advice is to treat everyone you meet with friendship and welcome them with a smile. Congratulations, Emily. Mary Gump was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and went to Bidner High School. She was a housewife and the mother of 4 boys. She has 15 grandchildren. Congratulations, Mary. Mary Gwynn was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Bellevue, Ohio, and attended high school there. She was a registered nurse at Wood County Hospital. She has 1 living son of her 4 children. She enjoyed horseback riding, gardening, playing golf, and volunteering at Wood County Hospital and Bridge Hospice. Her advice to future generations is to get an education and be active outdoors. Congratulations, Mary. Betty J. Hall was born in 1925 and is 98 years of age. She was raised in Indianapolis, Indiana, and attended Technical High School. She was a secretary and office manager and was a hospital director and volunteer. She is a widow after 75 years of marriage. She has 2 children, 5 grandchildren, and 7 great-grandchildren. Significant memories from her life are trips to Denmark and Spain. Her advice to future generations is to make good friends and travel as much as you can. Congratulations, Betty. Emmy Han was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, and attended Hood College and the Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C. She was a hospital dietitian and college instructor in nutrition. She was married for 56 years to Dr. William D. Han. Emmy and Bill have 4 children, 3 grandchildren, and 1 great-grandchild. A significant memory is from November 1st, 1951, when she met her husband-to-be at a State Department lecture on the oil situation in Iran. Her piece of advice to future generations is to stay alert. Geraldine Howenstein was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Rawson and attended school there. She worked at RCA. A piece of advice that she wants to provide for future generations is to work hard and help with your grandchildren. Grow and have the good work record and be proud of it. Congratulations. Luther Henline was born in 1927 and is 96 years of age. He grew up and went to school in Pemberville, Ohio. He worked as an electrician at Libby Owens Ford. He was married for 62 years and has 3 children, 2 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. His advice is God will always lead you. Betty Henry was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Perrysburg, Ohio, and graduated from Perrysburg High School. She was a homemaker and supported her husband Gerald in his farming and entrepreneurial businesses. She has 3 daughters, 6 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. She has great memories of playing in her father's orchestra, doing round and square dances at weddings and other events in Wood County. She played tennis until she was 86 years old. Her best memories of her grands and great-grands, sporting, school, and horse events. Her advice are to eat cookies and drink coffee. Congratulations. Janice Higginbotham was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Blissfield, Michigan, and attended school in Blissfield. She was a secretary for 35 years at OI Glass. She has 5 children and 20 grandchildren. A significant memory from her life is working on the farm she grew up on. Her piece of advice for future generations is to live, love, and be happy and helpful. Also, thank people when they help you. Congratulations, Janice. Paul Huff was born in 1927 and is 96 years of age. He grew up in Arcadia and attended school there. He joined the Navy in 1943 and then worked at Atlas Crankshaft and Cummins Diesel for 30 years. He also restored old Model A Ford cars, which was his favorite pastime, and he did about 40 of them. He has 3 children, 6 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandchild. His significant memory is the day that he married his wife, Georgia. His piece of advice that he would give to future generations is live your life, work hard, save your money, and love your life. Congratulations, Paul. Ralph Hummel was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. He grew up in Bloomdale, Ohio. He attended Perry Center for grades 1 through 8 and then went to Fostoria High School. He worked for 42 years at Ford Bendix Honeywell, along with farming for his whole life. He is married to Betty for 75 years. They have 6 children, 10 grandchildren, and 15 great-grandchildren. His most significant memory is that he enjoyed bowling, fishing, and hunting. He had a cottage at Channel Grove and enjoyed going on weekends. He also enjoys auctions, going to church, chocolate chip cookies, and playing euchre. His piece of advice that he would give to future generations is take care of your health, treat others how you wanted to be treated. Congratulations, Ralph. Mary Ngwadjo was born in 1927 and is 96 years of age. She grew up in Niagara Falls. She was a homemaker and the mother of 2 children. She has 4 grandchildren. Her advice for future generations, do as they say. Congratulations, Mary. Dale Johnson was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. He grew up in Lake Township and went to Lake High School. He worked for 41 years at Libby Owens Ford and played accordion in a dance band for 50 years and was also a church organist for several years. He is married with 3 children and 5 grandchildren. Dale's significant memory is having traveled in all 50 of the United States and also having been married for 71 years. His advice for future generations is treat others as you would like to be treated and always tell the truth. Congratulations, Dale. Jeannie Johnson was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in West Toledo and went to Whitmer High School. She was a stay-at-home mother and raised her 3 lovely children. She is married and has 3 children and 5 grandchildren. Jeannie's significant memory is the 25 years of family vacations at the ocean. Her piece of advice to future generations is to be tolerant of other people's views and beliefs. Congratulations, Jeannie.
Ruby Ketzel was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. Congratulations, Ruby.
Melvin Carnes was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. He grew up in Pemberville and attended school in Pemberville. He was a farmer. He is a widower married to Dorothy for 69 years. He has 4 children, 9 grandchildren, and 18 great-grandchildren. His significant memory is that he and his wife were selected to be the king and queen of the Pemberville Fair. His advice to future generations is at bedtime say I love you and kiss your spouse goodnight. Congratulations, Melvin.
Betty Kern was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Wood County, Ohio, and attended St. Louis Catholic schools. She worked as a secretary, mostly in the insurance industry. She worked as a church organist and a piano teacher. She has 6 children, 12 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. Her most significant memories include meeting her husband on the school bus. She saw him, and it was love at first sight. They dated throughout high school, and he never stood a chance to get away. They were married after graduation, and they've been married 71 years this last August. Her piece of advice for future generations is to finish school, get married, then start a family. Sometimes it lasts over 70 years. Congratulations, Betty. Edward Kern was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. He grew up in Wood County, Ohio, and attended Jackson Township schools. He was a glass worker at Libby Owens Ford and a farmer. He is married with 6 children, 12 grandchildren, and 5 great-grandchildren. His significant memory includes meeting his wife on the bus and dating her throughout high school. They've been married 71 years. His piece of advice for future generations is to finish school, get married, and start a family. Congratulations, Edward.
Wilma Kidd was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Rudolph and Bowling Green, Ohio, and graduated from Bowling Green High School. She was a nurse and married to Ralph. They have 5 children and 15 grandchildren. She had fond memories of attending church, and her advice is that it is better to be kind than it is to be right. William P. King, Jr. was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. He grew up in Perrysburg, Ohio, and attended school there. He was a carpenter. He has 4 children, 3 grandchildren, and 7 great-grandchildren. He has 2 significant memories. One, building his own house, and the other is taking a vacation in Hawaii. His advice is to stay healthy, don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. Be polite and help others. Congratulations, Bill. Tatiana Curtihi was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. She grew up and attended school in Florence, Italy. She worked at Blue Cross Blue Shield as a cashier and at Lion and Dillard's department stores as a cosmetics consultant. She has a son and a daughter, 3 granddaughters, and 8 great-grandchildren. She remembers being aboard a ship leaving her home country of Italy and watching it disappear on the horizon. Her advice is to prepare yourself to be self-sufficient and support yourself. Congratulations, Tatiana. Bonnie Neggs was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. Congratulations, Bonnie. William Kogler was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. He grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and attended Lincoln School. He worked in the X-ray department of Toledo Hospital. He was married for 23 years and has one child and two grandchildren. His advice: when you have a hard time, keep pushing. Something good Eleanor L. Cramp was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Liberty Township and attended school at Liberty High School. She worked at Rossford Ordnance Daybrooks and is a U.S. mail carrier on the Rudolph, Ohio route for 30 years. She was married to the love of her life from 1951 to his death in 2011. She has 6 children, 12 grandchildren, and 19 great-grandchildren. She has many memories, but her favorite is her recent 90th birthday party that over 100 people attended. Her advice to future generations is to be kind, friendly, and giving. Always be ready to lend a helping hand and don't burn bridges. Congratulations, Eleanor. Elizabeth Kretz was born in 1925 and is 98 years of age. She grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and attended school at Notre Dame Academy. Until her marriage in 1949, she worked at Owens, Illinois Glass in downtown Toledo in the teletype department. She was married for 56 years and has 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 6 great-grandchildren. Her significant memory is from June 1948 when she met her husband at the co-ed weekend at the YMCA Camp Storer in Jackson, Michigan. Her advice to future generations is to go to church. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Elizabeth Lager was born in 1926 and is 97 years of age. Congratulations, Elizabeth. Pauline LaMarche was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and attended Central Catholic High School. She worked as a bank teller and as a cashier. She has 2 sons, 5 granddaughters, and 6 great-grandchildren. She has fond memories of coming back from Hawaii to see her mother after a few years. Her advice for future generations is to enjoy personal relationships instead of things. Congratulations, Pauline. Cecilia Lambert was born in 1926 and is 97 years of age. She grew up in Perrysburg and went to Perrysburg schools. She was a bookkeeper. She is widowed and has 5 children, 12 grandchildren, and 23 great-grandchildren. Her significant memory is giving birth to twin girls at 6.5 months. Her piece of advice to future generations is to stay active. Congratulations, Cecilia. Nora Liu was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She was born in Beijing, China, and later fled to Taiwan because of the war. Her family encouraged her to pursue education. She graduated from college in Taiwan as well as receiving graduate degrees from the University of Illinois. She was a professor of exercise physiology and women's basketball coach at BGSU. She was also taught physical education at colleges in New York and Kentucky. She was a great athlete and played for the Taiwan national women's basketball team. Her advice for future generations is to exercise, work hard, travel, and enjoy life. Congratulations, Nora. Betty Long was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Hoytville, Ohio, and went to Jackson School in Hoytville. She worked as a treasurer at Wood County Educational Center. She was married and has 3 sons. A significant memory from her life is living with a great husband and raising 3 sons. Her advice is to be friendly, happy, and always have a good life. Congratulations, Betty. Marilyn Long was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Illinois and went to school in DeLong, Illinois and Champaign, Illinois. She worked as a registered nurse. Marilyn has 4 children and 12 grandchildren. A significant memory that stands out from her life was when she learned that her dear husband had broken his neck, had to be transported and needed surgery, and all 4 of their children came to be with them at the hospital. A piece of advice she would give to future generations is to remind yourself each day that this is the day that the Lord has made and rejoice in it, including family and friends. Congratulations, Lynn. Norma McCartney was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Van Buren, Ohio, and went to school in Van Buren. She helped with farm work and also did factory work. Congratulations, Norma. Ruth McCrary was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, Ruth. Patricia McGinnis was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Fostoria, Ohio, and attended both Fostoria High School and Bowling Green State University. She worked for 20 years as a kindergarten teacher and in 10 years as an elementary school principal. She also worked part-time for BGSU and served on Bowling Green City Council for 4 years. She was married to Daniel for 46 years and has 1 son, 1 stepdaughter, and 2 granddaughters. Her significant memories include receiving the BGSU Alumni Community Award in 1986, the Bowling Green Outstanding Citizen Award in 1987, and the annual award at Conneaut School for 2 outstanding students. Her piece of advice to future generations is to choose a career you desire and to always do your very best. Congratulations, Patricia. Richard Lee McMorgan was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. He grew up in Toledo and went to Navarre Grade School, Waite and Libby High School, and attended University of Toledo. He worked in the printing business for Graphics Art Corporation in Toledo and Gray Printing in Fostoria. He was a widower after 48 years of marriage. He has 2 children and 2 grandchildren. His significant memory is decorating for Christmas for 30+ years and holding open houses for people to come and see. There was a tree in every room. Even WTOL came to cover the story. His piece of advice for future generations is to bring God into your life. Congratulations, Richard. Harold L. Mercer was born in 1924 and is 99 years of age. He grew up in Portage Township and also went to school in Portage Township. He worked in construction. He was widowed in 2012 after a 65-year marriage to a classmate, Velma Crawford. He has 2 children, 5 grandchildren, and 10 great-grandchildren. His significant memory is getting married to Velma in 1947. His piece of advice for future generations is don't drink, don't smoke, and don't do drugs. Get married, have a family, and enjoy life. Congratulations, Harold. Doris Miller was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in North Baltimore and attended school in North Baltimore. She helped her husband with his insurance business. She is married to Dawn and has 2 children and 4 grandchildren. Her significant memory is spending a lot of time roller skating. Her piece of advice for future generations is to listen to your parents. Congratulations, Doris. Helen Miller was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in West Virginia. She drew pictures and painted. Her significant memory is playing tag when she was younger while enjoying the fresh outside air. Congratulations, Helen. Bernice Muir was born in 1924 and is 99 years of age. She grew up in Elida and worked at a restaurant in the Bowling Green. She has 4 children and 6 grandkids. Congratulations, Bernice. Margaret Neifer was born in 1917 and is 106 years of age. She grew up in Toledo and attended school at Raymore. She was a teacher. She is married and has 4 kids and 12 grandchildren. Her significant memories are her children being born and being baptized. Her advice to future generations is to be around people and family and be nice to one another. Congratulations, Margaret. Doris Nye was born in 1925 and is 98 years of age. She grew up in Clyde, Ohio, and attended school in Clyde. Her significant memory is the farm in Clyde. Her piece of advice for future generations is to be happy and to have good friends and family. Congratulations, Doris. George Petter was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. He grew up in Des Moines, Iowa, and attended Theodore Roosevelt High School, Iowa State University, and Drake University. He was an architect, a construction manager, an auto mechanic, and worked in commercial sales. He has 3 children and 5 grandchildren. A significant memory in his life is service in the U.S. Navy for 4 years. His piece of advice to future generations is to keep in mind that you don't need to spend your life in one position. If you have an opportunity, go for it. Congratulations, George. Sue Potter was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. She was born in Bowling Green, Ohio, and shortly after her family moved to rural Rudolph, Ohio, and she attended Liberty High School. She worked as a secretary at the U.S. State Department in the Foreign Services sector. Her significant memories include spending most of her service years working at embassies and consulates at Africa, Europe, Asia, and finishing in Toronto. She also recalls returning to live in Bowling Green in 2001. Her piece of advice for future generations is to make good use of early years. Congratulations, Sue. Joanne Rader was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew in Macomb and attended school in Macomb. She was a homemaker and the wife of a farmer. She has 2 children, 5 grandchildren, and 15 great-grandchildren. Her significant memory includes farm work, gardening, canning, sewing, field work, lots of baking, always having cookies for the kids, and playing organ for church for 50 years. Congratulations, Joanne. Betty Rue was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and went to Jones Junior High and Whitley Vocational School. She was a full-time homemaker and loved to cook, bake, and sew. She is married with 3 children, 6 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren, and 8 great-great-grandchildren. Her significant memory is her 78th anniversary and felt so privileged and blessed with such happiness. Her piece of advice to future generations is to make every day special. We aren't promised tomorrow. We are all in God's hands. Congratulations, Betty. Cleo F. Rue was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. He grew up in Defiance in Toledo, Ohio, and went to Defiance and Toledo schools. He worked at Libby Owens Ford for 37 years and then started his own business, CR Excavating, building 28 ponds throughout northwest Ohio. He is married with 3 children, 6 grandchildren, 12 great-grandchildren, and 8 great-great-grandchildren. His significant memory is that he was privileged to help build 2 churches in Toledo with CR Excavating. His piece of advice for future generations is to work hard, God first, then family. Congratulations. Rita Rehard was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and went to Libby High School. She was a homemaker and did daycare services. She has 10 children and 23 grandchildren. Her advice to future generations is to be careful and be kind. Congratulations, Rita. June Reed was born in 1928 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, June. Mary Reyes was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She worked in the laundry at St. Charles Hospital. Congratulations, Mary. Marveline Ricard was born in 1927 and is 96 years of age. She grew up in Champaign County, Ohio, and attended Salem schools. She was an elementary school teacher. She has 3 children, 7 grandchildren, and 9 great-grandchildren. Her favorite memories are her 2 trips to Alaska. Her advice is to have faith and keep active. Congratulations, Marveline. Marion Risk was born in 1919 and is 104 years of age. Congratulations, Marion. Shirley J. Rose was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Portage, Ohio, and went to Portage schools. She worked secretarial jobs and worked 30 years at an insurance office. She has 3 daughters, 2 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Her significant memories are Pearl Harbor in 1941, the Wood County tornado in 1953, the first man on the moon, 1969, the 1978 blizzard, and the beginning of the electronic age. Her piece of advice to future generations is to live within your means. Congratulations, Shirley.
Norma Rossbrook was born in 1925 and is 97 years of age. Congratulations, Norma.
Elaine Ruman was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in the Bethlehem district of Palestine Bet Jala and attended a government elementary school. She is a retired social worker for Ann Arbor Public Schools. She also worked in Dearborn schools when Arab children needed someone who knew the language and culture. She and her husband had 6 children, 16 grandchildren, and 10 great-grandchildren. She came to the U.S. in 1969 and won awards and honors in college. Now she serves the community. Her advice is to take time to let your children know they are important to you and never postpone work until tomorrow. She also says the hands that build bonds can also be used to build schools. Congratulations, Elaine. John F. Rutter was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. He grew up in Macomb, Ohio, and attended Bowling Green schools. He worked for Libby Owens Ford. A memory that stands out is the Korean War. His advice for future generations is to keep God first in your life. Congratulations, John. Betty Schneider was born in 1927 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in the Toledo, Sylvania, Ohio area and attended school there. She has 2 sons, 3 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren. A significant memory she shares is that she caught a thief, and her advice to future generations is to Rita Shawnee was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Damascus, Ohio, and attended Goshen High School. She was married to Ken for 71 years and has 5 children, 13 grandchildren, and 25 great-grandchildren. She focused on managing a home and raising her children, and also worked as a cashier at Great Scott Food Store in Bowling Green. She has many wonderful memories of their annual vacations at Houghton Lake, Michigan, and Cumberland Lake, Kentucky. She also enjoyed watching her children play sports, from horseback riding to hockey. Her advice is love is so important. Always be there when you are needed. Don't smoke or drink too much. Be faithful to your spouse. Congratulations, Rita. Georgia Schumacher was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Columbus, Ohio, and graduated from Canal Winchester High School. She worked as a cashier and has 3 children and 14 grandchildren. Her advice is to enjoy yourself while you can. Congratulations, Georgia.
May Scott was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. Congratulations, May.
George Seifert was born in 1926 and is 96 years of age. He grew up in New York City and attended the Brooklyn High School for Specialty Trades. He also attended Case Western Reserve University and Antosh College. He has been a precision lens polisher, a grade school teacher, a test developer for the Educational Testing Service, and a professor at Bowling Green State University. He remembers his Oma taking him to the 1932 Macy's Christmas Parade in New York City. His advice is pay attention to our democratic system. There are always those who want to do away with it. A good defense is to take a course in civics. Nancy R. Seifert was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Cuyahoga Heights, a suburb of Cleveland, with 3 sisters and a house with 9 acres of garden. Her father's hobbies was growing chrysanthemums and gladiolas. She attended Cuyahoga Heights schools and then Case Western Reserve University, going on to a doctoral program in biology at Bowling Green State University. She worked in chemistry and biology labs and taught elementary school freshman biology at BGSU and tax prep at H&R Block. She recalls a significant memory of learning to ski and being taught to sit down to stop. Her advice is to marry someone who is friendly and likes to travel. She says to see North America's national parks, live abroad briefly, and plant a garden. Congratulations, Nancy.
Ford Sheppel was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, Ford.
Joanne Shinu was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She was born in Paray, South Dakota on an Indian reservation where her father was a teacher. She grew up in Portage, Ohio and attended Portage Township School. She worked for a local dentist and was a homemaker to her 4 daughters. Congratulations, Joanne. Betty Seidel Parrish was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Toledo, Ohio and attended Glenwood School. She worked 17 seasons at Foster Duck Farm and was also a waitress and a housekeeper. She has 6 children, 13 grandchildren, 22 great-grandchildren, and 1 great-great-grandchild. She has wonderful memories of traveling to Hawaii, Alaska, and Punta Cana. She is very proud of all of her children and their children. She loves to go to the casinos and the senior center. Her advice is to work hard, pay your bills, live within your means, but also be honest and kind. Congratulations. Kathleen Sloma was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. She grew up in Chicago and attended the National School of Education. She was a kindergarten teacher. She has 3 children and 3 grandchildren. She has wonderful memories of her wedding day. Her advice for future generations is to listen to the last generation. Congratulations, Kathleen. Viola Smith was born in 1930 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in North Baltimore, Ohio, and attended North Baltimore School. She worked in fields for farmers and worked in factories in later years. She is a widow after 60 years of marriage and has 2 children, 4 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren, and 7 great-great-grandchildren. Her significant memories are short trips with her husband and Sunday dinners with her family. Her piece of advice to future generations is to be honest, kind, respectful, and to work hard for what you want. Congratulations, Viola. Willie L. Smith was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. He was born in Riga, Michigan, and attended Blissfield High School. He was a farmer, then a truck driver, then owned a business, Central Distributors of Toledo, Ohio. He was married to Elaine for 70 years and has 8 children, 20 grandchildren, and 10 great-grandchildren. He shares the memory of his first dinner with his wife after returning from the Korean War, where he had served as a tank repair retrieval technician. The restaurant was candlelit, and he said, "Honey, I have been eating by candlelight for the last 2 years. Can we have real light?" His advice for future generations is that live goes by fast, have fun, enjoy each day, and give all the time and energy you can to family and friends. Congratulations, Willie. Bonnie Stearns was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Wren, Ohio, and went to school there. She graduated from Heidelberg College and got a master's degree at Ashland University. She taught first grade at Conneaut School in BG for 33 years. She has 3 children and 5 grandsons. She fondly recalls being a docent for the Mazza Museum in Findlay. She visited the home of several authors and illustrators of children's books. When she told her grandson this, he shared with his classmates that his grandmother had had a date with Eric Carle. Her advice is to take one day at a time. Congratulations, Bonnie. Francis Studemeyer was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. Congratulations, Francis. Barbara Sullivan was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. Congratulations, Barbara. Marjorie Terry was born in 1923 and is 100 years of age. Congratulations, Marjorie. Phyllis Townsend was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Chicago and attended Chicago Public Schools. She went to Bradley College and received a master's at the University of Illinois. She taught school in Chicago and in Santa Clara, California. Later, she worked in registration at BGSU. She was married to Ralph for 64 years and has 2 children and 1 granddaughter. She has fond memories of the good life, spending time in Florida and summers at a cottage in Michigan. Her advice is to keep moving. Congratulations, Phyllis. Eileen Tyrell was born in 1928 and is 93 years of age. She grew up near Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended school in Hoytville. She raised a family with her husband George, with 8 children and many grandchildren. She has many happy memories from that marriage. Congratulations, Eileen. Phyllis Valentine was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. She grew up in Pemberville and Bowling Green, Ohio. She worked as a bookkeeper and a housewife, raising 6 children. She has 10 grandchildren. A significant memory she has is of working at the tomato plant in Pemberville when she was a teenager. Congratulations, Phyllis. Clarence Van Horn was born in 1928 and is 95 years of age. He grew up in North Baltimore, Ohio. Congratulations, Clarence. Jean Van Streeter was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Bowling Green, Ohio, and attended Signet High School. She worked as a baker in the school cafeteria. She has 3 children. She remembers raising and taking care of chickens as a child. Congratulations, Jean. Donna June Van Boris was born in 1931 and is 92 years of age. She grew up in Wood County, Ohio, and went to Webster School and Bowling Green City Schools. She attended the Ohio State University for 1 year. She was married for 52 years and had 4 sons, 6 grandsons, 1 granddaughter, and 3 great-grandchildren. She worked as a secretary to the Wood County Agricultural Agent before she became a mother. She recalls many good times growing up on a farm, being a stay-at-home mom, and working beside her life partner and helping him achieve his work-related dreams and the love of a true family life. Her advice is make a conscious effort to be more positive, more grateful, and to truly live one's beliefs. Surround yourself with scripture. Congratulations, Donna. Rita Welsh was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Akron and attended St. Mary's. She worked as a private secretary. She was married and has 3 kids and 5 grandkids. A significant memory in her life is getting married. Her piece of advice for future generations is to work hard and smile. Congratulations, Rita. Sue White was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and attended Scott High School. She worked in medical technology. She has 3 children and many grandchildren. Her significant memory is spending time at the lake with family. Her piece of advice for future generations is to smile more. Congratulations, Sue. Velma White was born in 1929 and is 94 years of age. She grew up in Bairdstown, Ohio, and went to school in North Baltimore. She was a registered nurse at Blanchard Valley Hospital for 50 years. She was also a nurse in California and Colorado. She was married for 52 years and has 3 children. She fondly remembers traveling with her husband Kenneth while he was in the service. Her advice to future generations is do unto others as you would want done to you. Congratulations, Velma. John Weitzcarver was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. He grew up in Toledo, Ohio, and attended Lincoln School. He worked as a truck driver. He and his wife have 4 children and 7 grandchildren. Congratulations, John. Carol Wilson was born in 1932 and is 91 years of age. She grew up in Perrysburg and attended school there. She worked as a volunteer director at St. Luke's Hospital. She and her husband Dick had 2 sons. Her advice to future generations is live and enjoy life. Congratulations, Carol. Nancy Wilson was born in 1933 and is 90 years of age. Congratulations, Nancy.
Betty Woods was born in 1932 and is 90 years of age. She grew up in Nova Scotia, Canada, went to school, and graduated from Massachusetts General Hospital as an RN, the Boston School of Nursing. She worked as a registered nurse at Massachusetts General Hospital, University of Michigan Hospital, and St. Charles Hospital of Oregon. She's married with 2 children and 1 grandchild. Her most significant memory includes meeting her husband, George Woods, and becoming a U.S. citizen. Her piece of advice for future generations is to attend school, study history and technology, volunteer and support your community and county, register to vote and vote, support the U.S. Constitution. Congratulations, Betty.
Beverly Ziegler was born in 1930 and is 93 years of age. Congratulations, Beverly.
Thank you for viewing our 2023 90s Plus Spectacular. Congratulations to all the honorees who celebrated 90 years of age and older in Wood County, Ohio. A special thank you to all of our event supporters, including Bowling Green Manor, the Willows of Bowling Green, Hanneman Family Funeral Homes, Waterford at Levis Commons, Woodhaven Healthcare, Heritage Corner Healthcare Campus, and Brookdale of Bowling Green.